headed to the gym, finally. So excited, so blessed here in New Zealand that the gym's back open. So we are going to be training glutes after 2 months off. So haven't trained properly in about 8 weeks due to being in quarantine obviously, but we have had a little bit of equipment, so we have been training a little bit, but just so freaking excited to get back into the gym and do a good glute workout. So I thought I'd take you guys along. Before we go, Jaren wanted to get us some pancakes for breakfast.
Yeah, give you some pancakes.
Holy moly, French toast, pancakes, look at that, and then mince on toast. Look at that, this is ridiculous. And then we need to get our protein in. Are we sharing that?
Huh?
We need to be sharing that, and then it's like stuffing is gone. Wait.
So hungry.
Just so you guys know, we don't normally eat like this, do we, babe?
No way. This
is like the first time I've had French toast or pancakes in a long time. Well, unhealthy French toast. I make like my own healthy protein French toast at home, but I'm not a sweet person, to be honest. Like, I'm not a huge fan of sweets, so I wouldn't normally order something like this. But yeah, we just thought let's celebrate because we can finally go and train at the gym. So,
and restaurants are open.
Yeah, and the restaurant's open. So this is like our first like restaurant meal back since lockdown. So yeah, go on, get in there, babe. Get in there. All right, let's head to the gym.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Alright guys, so before I start off with lifting any heavy weights, I always warm up. So I'm just starting off with opening up my hips and my groin. I'm just doing some leg swings, just getting the blood flowing throughout the body. So I'm just starting off with some barbell squats, so no weight is added on yet apart from the barbell. And then now I've got a band around my knees, so this is going to help me drive my knees out against the band and really help engage my glutes. Okay, so now the warm-up's finished, I'm getting straight into the squats. So this is going to be my working set weight. So today I did about 70 kgs, which is pretty decent for me. I can go up to 80, 90 kgs, but I decided to stick at this weight today because it just felt good. Okay, so now I'm into the drop set. So I've taken off the 2 5 kg plates off of either end. So I'm just doing 60 kgs here, and I'm focusing on slow and controlled, really focusing on time under tension. That's where the muscles grow. Okay, so the next exercise here is a Bulgarian split squat. This is one of my favorite movements ever for the glutes. I am using a barbell here. Usually I'll either use a barbell or 2 dumbbells on either side. For this movement, you can actually make it more glute focused by stretching your front leg further away from the bench. That will allow you to actually just come down a little bit deeper in that front leg, and it will just emphasize more on the glutes a little bit more than the quads. Alright, and now I'm supersetting the Bulgarian split squat with a goblet squat, and that's going to be banded as well. So I've got the band just above my knees, pushing out with every single rep. I'm pushing my knees out against that band. Okay, now for what I would say is probably the best exercise for building your glutes, and that is going to be the hip thrust, barbell hip thrust. So here I am starting at 100 kgs. This is pretty heavy for me. This is my heaviest working set, so I'm going to be doing 3 sets at 12 reps. So for this, I do recommend going as heavy as you can with good form, of course. You don't want to sacrifice form with any of these movements. Okay, and now I'm drop setting that. So I've taken off 2 20 kg plates off the sides, and I am just focusing on the good contraction. So at the top of every single rep here, I'm going to really pause and squeeze the glutes. I've still got the band over my knees to really add extra resistance on the glutes. Now to finalize my hip thrusts, I am going to be doing 20 pulses at the top and then an isolation hold for as long as I can. This is honestly one of my favorite combos, just to really get every last bit of juice out of the glutes. And that isolation hold at the end really burns, trust me. You've got to put your mind somewhere else when you're doing this one. This next movement is a single leg hip thrust. So by this point my glutes were pretty sore after all of those hip thrusts, but I love performing single leg variations for these exercises as well. I find that it really helps with imbalances, so I do tend to incorporate a single leg variation as well. Okay, so the next movement here was a staggered stance deadlift. So instead of a normal deadlift, you've got one leg in front of the other, and it really emphasizes on that front hamstring and also the glute. So for this one, I usually would either use 2 dumbbells or a barbell or even a trap bar. I do probably prefer using dumbbells for this, but today I did decide to go with the barbell. Okay, so next exercise is a cable pull through. Absolutely love this exercise as a finisher after the heavier compound movements and heavier weights. So this one is a really good pumper exercise. Drives all the blood to the glute muscle, and I usually focus on a higher rep range for this, so somewhere between 15 to 20 for this. Okay, the next exercise is a cable abduction. So this really targets the outer side glute, and for these, once again, I do focus on higher rep range, somewhere between 12, 15, or you can even go lighter with the weight and go up to 20 reps. And last but not least, I am finishing, as I always do with all of my glute workouts, I always do a booty band finisher. So this really just helps get every last piece of juice out of your glute muscles. So here I'm going to be doing glute band clamshells, and then I'm finishing off with just pure glute bridges with the band, and I'm going into a burnout. So there you have it, guys. That was my glute workout today. Hope you enjoyed. Okay guys, I've literally just had a shower, hence the crazy curly hair. But I'm cooking dinner, so having pizzas for dinner tonight. You always want to make sure that you're fueling your body properly after you've done a big workout. So today I was in the gym for close to 2 hours, so it was a very long, heavy workout. So you need to make sure that you're fueling your body right. If you're training hard, training with high intensity, you want to make sure that you're fueling your body right so that you can repair your muscles properly, so you can hit the gym again, hit another workout. There's no point not fueling your body right because you're not going to grow your muscles. Anyway, so I'll show you what I'm going to make for dinner. So I've got pizzas. I've got these sourdough pizza bases, which are my favorite at the moment. And then we've got just put this pizza base on top, and then I've literally made tandoori chicken. So I've made that with just this tandoori paste and this Greek yogurt, and then I've got capsicum, spinach and red onion. for tonight. We're just gonna dig in and enjoy that. I've also lit some candles. We're just gonna have a really cruisy, chilled night in tonight. I'll show you. So yeah, I've just lit some nice candles. We've got Netflix ready to go. So that's the mood for tonight's pizza night. Okay, I just thought I'd update you guys on how I'm feeling post glute workout. So training glutes after 2 months off, I thought that I would be a lot weaker than what I was in the gym today. I feel sore, but I feel like it's a good sore. So I pushed myself hard, so I know I'm gonna feel probably sore the next couple of days. But my strength hadn't gone down as much as I thought it would have after 2 months off of the gym. We obviously had some weights at home, so we were still training throughout isolation, but it was a completely different type of training style because we couldn't go heavy like we would at the gym. How do you feel, babe?
Yeah, it's good to get back into it. I feel my butt is sore, but I didn't really lose any strength or anything, so I feel good.
Yeah, and Jaron never trains butt, but he's been starting to train glute days with me, eh, babe?
Yeah, I've been doing hip thrusting.
There was one thing that we're doing during lockdown is he was joining in on my glute days, and he was doing hip thrusts, glute bridges, kickbacks, banded work. So you're gonna have a nice butt, eh, babe?
Big juicy butt.
Big juicy butt.
Yeah.
We're so weird. Anyway, so Jaren's just gonna finish playing some Xbox. We just finished watching a movie, which was good. Yeah, I'm just gonna go do some work in bed on my laptop. If you guys enjoy my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me, and I'll hopefully see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.